this. Let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passionate life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, getting over this surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, you guys.
How's everybody going, guys?
How's everybody going?
How's everybody doing? Sorry.
Sorry.
We are here. It's already halfway more than halfway. It's already
it's already the afternoon.
We're making dinner, guys. So we're gonna just show you guys what we're gonna make today. You know, another food vlog for our growing panzas. But
Oh my gosh.
we're gonna show you guys what we're
This is
gonna
so
make.
sad. This is gonna go down in history. Everybody gains weight.
Everybody gains weight during the quarantine because we're cooking so good. But today's menu, today what we're going to make, guys, is we're going to make a chuck roast with gravy. We've made it before in the past. We're just going to kind of show you guys what we're doing, but we're not going to go through the whole detail. If you guys want the whole recipe, we already made a video on it. And we're going to make calabacitas. It's a vegetarian meal. It's squash. Just a plain squash with sauteed up with some onions, tomatoes, and some corn. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna make a white rice for the chuck roast. So it's gonna be alright meal.
It's not my favorite, but
It's one of my favorites. It's one
yeah,
of my
but there are
favorites.
things your favorite you made.
Oh, I love eating so much. I love eating, guys. Have you guys left to the house today? Have you guys left? We haven't left today. Well, I left for a little bit. I went to the shop to go do running a couple errands. But here I am again. So let's get on this. So moving along quickly here, guys. We have our chuck roast, guys. Just a basic chuck roast. All right. What we're gonna do right now is we have some grease on there. What we're gonna do is we're just browning it up, guys. Browning it up from both sides. Right away, I get you out of that right away just because I lifted the thing. And over here we have the calabazas. Calabacitas basically is Mexican squash cut up into pieces. First step, we have some grease in there, letting it heat up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna saute them. We're gonna add tomatoes, onions, and some carrots. Saute it up all really good, and at the end we're gonna garnish it with some Monterey Jack on top. So this is an extra specialty right here, guys. So follow us along, all right?
Like this?
A little bit smaller.
Smaller?
A little bit thinner.
Dinner?
Yeah, like thinner, small, thinner, and then just slice them like that. Well, that's good then. That's fine. Do 3 of them though. We're going to drop the calabazas in there, squash. I'm going to let them all saute up. I'm going to cook them for probably about 15-20 minutes. You'll see they'll start changing color. When it starts changing color, then we're going to add our tomatoes, onions, and our corn. Alright guys, we got our calabacitas going right here. Our ingredients we're going to add next to it, we're going to add some tomatoes, some onions, and a can of corn. Just gonna let them saute up a little bit more. Looks good, how the. And then over here we have the chuck roast going. It's almost brown up a little bit more. Then we're gonna add a little bit of water. Let it cook up a little bit more. And then we're gonna add the gravy. Yeah, it's starting to smell good already. How about?
Okay. So this
And the wife's got the onions over here for the chuck roast. She's gonna cut up the potatoes and the carrots for the chuck roast. Now I'm gonna make the gravy over here to add to the chuck roast. And then we're gonna make a white rice on the side too. So we got all kinds of stuff going on right here, guys. All kinds of stuff. Okay, our meat's browned up a little bit, guys. So now we're gonna add some water to it. And then we're gonna add our onions. Now we're just gonna let that water evaporate. Once that water evaporates, I'm gonna add 2 garlics to it right now, and we'll let that evaporate. And over here we have the calabazas. You want to saute them. You want to saute them almost to the point where they're a little bit soft. And then right now we're gonna add the tomatoes and the onions and the can of corn. So our calabazas are starting to get a little bit soft. I don't want them to get too soft before, but I'm going to add the other stuff to it now. That way it can all saute up together. In a minute, I'm going to add the can of corn. Now we're going to add a can of corn. I already took the juice out of it, guys, just in case you guys are wondering. And I'm going to mix it all up. And then we're just going to let this all saute up really, really good now for about a good 20 minutes. I'm going to cover it up. And then let everything blend in together. Start sauteing up. It's definitely a vegetarian dish, guys. If you guys are vegetarians, this is perfect for you. Okay, at this moment, guys, now I'm gonna season my meat a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna use some onion powder and some garlic powder.
Good job, babe.
Now we have that water that we added at the bottom. We have to wait till that water evaporates. Once it evaporates, then we're gonna add our gravy. We're gonna start making our gravy in a minute. We're gonna add our gravy. And then we're going to add our potatoes and our carrots. I'll turn it over. Okay, this is where we're at, guys. Waiting for this water to evaporate. Once that water evaporates, I'm going to add my gravy and my potatoes and carrots to my roast. And over here, the calabazas. Look at this, guys. Vegetarian heaven. Do these about another 15 more minutes. Let them cover up, get nice and soft. And then I'm gonna add some cheese on top. Calabazas. Look at that. Alright, guys, update. This is where we're at. The calabazas. As soon as that water dissipates a little bit, we're gonna let it evaporate a little bit. That's all the water that's released by the tomatoes and all your greens. We're gonna let that go down a little bit, and then we're just gonna top it off with some jack cheese. And over here, we're just waiting on that water to evaporate. It takes about 45 minutes, and then we're gonna add our gravy. We want to start our white rice. So for this dish, guys, we are gonna make white rice. White rice. We already got the calabazas over here. Those are almost done. Got the chuck roast over there. I think with the white rice, I'm gonna add half a thing of corn to it too, guys. So the white rice will puff up with the corn inside of it. Never had it like that. It's so delicious. All right, guys. So we added our potatoes or carrots to our meat now. Now I'm just gonna add the gravy to this. It's about 2 cups of gravy.
Stop.
Cover that up. Calabazas are all done now. I'm just gonna add some cheese on top, and then we're waiting for the rice, and then it'll be bon appetit. We gotta wait for the potatoes to get soft too, so that's gonna be probably about another 45 minutes, probably another 40 minutes. Okay, guys, so now I'm adding my cheese to just getting it nice and plentiful. Just a nice layer of Monterey Jack on top of your cheese, on top of your calabaza. So when you scoop them out, you're gonna get a piece of cheese with it. So bomb, guys. So delicious that way. Just waiting on the rice. Rice has a little bit of corn in it, as you guys know. Get a little sneak peek in here. And then you got the chuck roast going over here. Oh, that guy's, oh man. Okay guys, this is what we came out with. Our white rice with a little bit of corn inside. Calabazas with queso. Monterey jack cheese on top. And then this is just finishing up right now. I cut up the meat, the roast into some pieces. That way everybody gets a nice equal piece. Just finishing that up right now. But that's it. Ready to eat.
This bar looks like somebody's house. What's going on, man? What can I get you? What's up, man? What's the free beer for a year challenge? Oh man, that thing's impossible. Ain't nobody ever gonna get that. Impossible? Pfft. What is it? Alright, well the first thing you gotta do is drink this entire bottle of Crown 10 minutes. Next, there's an old pit bull in the garage here that's got a bad tooth. You gotta pull it out by your hand. Then there's an old lady upstairs that you gotta have sex with and make her orgasm. What? I mean, it is free beer for a year. I'll do it. Alright, here goes nothing. Oh, okay. Step one's done. Where's the dog? He's back there in the garage. Good luck. Okay. Where's the old lady with the bad tooth?
Muy buenas tardes, tengan todos ustedes. Les comunico que la semana pasada ya les empecé a mandar su cheque a sus direcciones y que no se preocupen por nada, que esto va a pasar, lo del bichito este. Estoy mandando agentes encubiertos a los vecindarios latinos a que se cercioren de que están haciendo uso debido de su cheque, haciendo su carnita asada, bebiendo su cervecita fría. De hecho, ayer viernes yo me di un rondín por un vecindario latino y unos muchachos me dijeron, hey, tropas, ¿quieres echarse una cerveza con nosotros? Dije, oh, yeah, claro. Creo que eran de Oaxaca, Veracruz, I don't know. La pasé fenomenal, música de banda, norteña, ranchera. Hasta las 3 de la mañana, que muchachos tan alegres. Después le mandaron a llamar a unas chicas, creo que treinteras. La pasamos fenomenal. Gracias, muchachos, por su invitación. Muchas gracias.
What's the matter, girl? You have a little bit too much corn? You say, yeah? Okay. Here it comes. I gotta get the intoxicated pig. Look at this pig. Hey. Are you messed up, girl? Never seen a damn pig. Yeah, that one there's fine. That one there's fine. This one here is turned belly up. Hey, you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit, the bed on my. Oh, come here, girl. Holy hell, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.